phones. We've got so many calls and questions for you. And say hello, line 1, who's there?
Hello, Jessica Minns from Hull.
Good morning, Jessica. What's your question for Robbie?
I'm 10 now. When you were my age, did you ever think you were going to be as famous as you are now?
How old are you, Jessica?
10. Well, at 10, Jessica, I always said to anybody that wanted to listen that I'd be a star by the time I'm 21, and I'd be a millionaire also by the time I was 23. Well, I've got the first part right.
And you're building towards the second bit?
Building up to the second bit.
Okay. Thank you very much for that.
Cheers,
call,
Jessica.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Emma.
Was it your decision to leave Kate there?
No, it wasn't my decision, actually. How it all came about was that I'd said to the boys that I was a bit unhappy with the way things were going, and I wanted to leave, and I gave them a time. It was last Christmas, but they came into me at rehearsal one day and said, not dictating to us when you leave, you can go now. So the actual decision was made by them, not me.
And that's, you know, were you very, at the time, were you very kind of, in a way you were going to leave anyway, but did it mean a huge difference to you, the fact that, you know, they...
Well, it did, because it meant that I didn't have the right ending.
Yeah. Not as amicable as it might have been.
No, I would have loved to have done the tour and got that under my belt and said the proper goodbye to all the fans, really.
Yeah.
I just left without saying my proper goodbyes. It would have been nice to just done Earl's Court and the 9X and gone, thank you and good night, now I'm off.
Yeah.
But that was never to be.
Never to be. Okay, Emma, thank you very much for that question. Let's go back onto the phones, line 2.
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Hello.
Sally from North London.
Good morning, Sally. What's your question?
Hello. Have you got any plans about starting up a fan club? As I know you gave out an address, and I've written to you 7 times already, and I've heard nothing.
Right, the actual fan club wasn't set up by me. It was set up by somebody else. I'm trying to sort that out. Right. That's going through at the minute. My fan club will be the official fan club, and you will hear about it when it is set up.
We've actually got the address, Sally.
Yeah.
But
so,
I shouldn't send any more letters there.
There's no more letters there. We will get we will get it all for you, Sally.
Actually, I must stress that that fan club has nothing to do with me whatsoever.
Nothing to do with you. But we will find the fan club details for you, Sally, okay? So your letters don't go
Can I have your autograph, please?
Of course you can.
Of course,
we'll stay on the line.
as well. Thank you very much for that call, Sally. Sarah.
Will you launch a solo career? And if so, in which style of singing?
Well, I wouldn't like to say yet, because I wouldn't like to pigeonhole anything that I'm doing at the minute. I think I'll let people decide what style they think it is, but it's not going to be Oasis, like everybody else is saying in the press, and it's going to be nothing like Take That.
That's the problem, isn't it? When you just sort of, all you did, I think, in fact, was just sort of say, I love Oasis, I love their music. Now everybody thinks that you're going to emulate them, which you're probably not. No,
well, people just like writing stuff. They like finding stuff to write about you when they can't find anything on you, so I think that was just one of those things. But at the minute, I'm just going to do something that's good, and I hope people go out and get it.
And unique. Of course we will. Of course we will indeed. But you're fans of Oasis and lots of other people as well, aren't you?
Yeah, big fan. I'm a fan of music.
You are a fan?
In general.
Generally. Okay. Let's go back onto the phones. Line 3, who's there?
Hello, it's Karen from Chelmsford.
Hello.
Good morning, Karen. What's your question?
Do you think you're going to win your court case to break free from your record company on the 26th of February?
Thanks for mentioning the date then, because I'd organised to go a party and I'll have to cancel it now. No, I definitely do think I'll win it. I definitely do think there's no chance that the big boys are going to get at me again. I hope so anyway. Do you know what I mean?
It's sad that it's had to result in this, isn't it, in a way?
Yeah, it is really sad, and it's sad that I'm not allowed to work. I've not been able to work for 8 months, and that gets you down pretty much when you've been working constantly for 6 years under the Take That regime, where you didn't have a chance to turn your back or look around to do anything. And when you don't work for 8 months, it just gets you down. Yeah. And at the minute, I just want to get back, and I want to do some work. I want to get a single out, and I want to go, I'm me again.
Because as you said, you know, when you were with Take That, the schedule was pretty grueling, wasn't it? I mean, it was constant,
I can remember doing 3 years with just one holiday, like for 10 days, and I didn't mind doing that because I wanted to be a star and I wanted to be a success. And I just want to get back to work again. I'd do that again now if I could do. It makes you appreciate it a lot more. When you don't work. When you're at work, the grass is always greener, you want a day off.
But the last 8 months, you have been sort of putting together your new style, presumably, and songs and things like that.
Well, basically, I haven't been able to do anything because legally I can't.
Right.
So it's just been, what shall I do today? I'll go to the cinema. And it's, you know what I mean? And it sounds nice, and it is nice. It's nice to have a bit of a break.
Nice for the first month.
Yeah, but I need to do something else now.
Okay, thanks very much for that call.
Thank you.
Let's take Claudia's question.
If you think boy bands are a thing of the past, what do you think the future for pop music is?
I don't know. The good thing about pop music is that it's ever changing. I can remember when Take That first came out, there was a glut of faceless techno artists, and basically the charts needed something like a boy band. Just so the charts needed household names again. And of course we kicked off the ball was running, and then there was loads of boy bands. I don't know what holds in the future.
I guess it just changes like everything. I mean,
it just changes like everything.
Then we had Eternals, we had a lot of all-girl bands.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a whole
Hopefully it'll involve me. And I don't know what's going to hold for the future of chart music. I don't know what's going to hold for the future of me yet. So I'll tell you when I get there.
You'll come back and tell us.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's go on to line 5. Hello, line 5.
Hello, it's Lucy from Croydon.
Hello,
Good morning,
Lucy from Croydon.
Hello.
What's your question?
When did you first realise you weren't fitting in with Take That?
When I first realised I wasn't fitting in with Take That, if I said day one, would that be bad?
Yeah.
It would be fairly shocking as a
It'd
revelation.
be fairly shocking. No, I don't know though. I don't think there was a point where I thought it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm having my orange juice and my croissant, and I don't fit in. I think it's just, I think it's a gradual process that you start to realise over a matter of months. I suppose it was in the last year and a half or so.
But you really felt that? Okay, thank you very much for that call. Richard, let's get in your question.
Do you miss the other members of Take That?
I'd love to say yes, but unfortunately I don't. I phoned the boys last night. I love Mark to bits, Camera 5, I love Mark to bits, and I really miss you, mate. But as for the rest, I would call as well. As for the rest, I can say I don't really miss them.
Why don't you miss them? Because I mean, you were quoted even on our programme saying, you know, that you were all great friends at one time. You've grown apart from them.
But you don't know what you can and can't say when you first split from a band, do you?
That's true.
I think it's got nothing more to do than just 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Yeah. For
6 years, you become to get annoyed by people's egos, and you start to get annoyed by people the mind games, and I think that's why basically.
Right.
6 years, I mean, I suppose, you know, when you're at school and you're with your best friends, you're going to fall out every now and again, aren't you?
Okay.
You know what I mean? You'll know what I mean, don't you?
Righty-ho.
Focus on you.
Thanks for that question, Richard. Let's go to line 6. Hello, line 6.
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Hello.
It's Claire from Orpington.
Good morning, Claire. What's your question?
You've already been such a huge star, and you've seen like many countries of the world, but have you still got any unfulfilled ambitions?
Other unfulfilled ambitions? Yeah, my ambition now is just to get out there and do something for myself, and
or maybe get a bigger role in EastEnders.
Maybe get a bigger role in EastEnders. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and I will fulfil my ambitions. There's an album going to come out, and there's a few number ones on it, I think. So that's my ambition at the minute. I just need to prove a point to a lot of people that didn't believe, and a lot of people that do believe.
Right. Okay, thank you very much indeed. We've got a very serious question for you now, from Marsha.
Out of all the hairstyles you've had, which one has been your favourite?
Can you
answer that? For legal reasons, can I mention that?
Can you answer that? I'm not sure if you can.
I don't know, I just...
Can I say something?
Yeah, you say something.
I'll just say something. No,
yeah, well done.
I think that one is the best one so far.
Do you? Thank you.
Yes,
I
do.
And can I just say...
We agreed on that, studio. Yeah, we like this one best.
Can I just say that it's not ginger, it's burnt.
A whole new colour in itself.
A whole new colour.
Robbie's colour.
It's probably this one. The one I have at the minute is always the one I like.
Okay, we'll have another quick question from Florence.
Do you get so much attention as you did when you were Take That?
Yes, I do actually. I get more now. It's quite amazing that you do certain things like the Smash Hits Awards, or you come onto this television show when Take That, you get recognised in the street and you don't think that you can peak anymore. But then when I left Take That, it was like on the news, it was unbelievable. It's like Bosnia, Boris Yeltsin and Robbie leaves Take That.
Yeah.
Well, next time I leave a band or anything like that, it's got to be me, then Boris, then Bosnia. But it's amazing. I mean, people, you know, truck drivers in the street, onk, well done, Robbie, and all that business. I'm more famous now than I ever was in Take That. Andy, have you a question?
I do actually. Do you think they miss you?
Do they? Probably not. Probably not. Actually, yes, I would do. I would say they miss me. And why not? I'm great.
Robbie,
There we are,
thank
then.
you very much for being with us this morning.
Thank you, it's a
Thank
pleasure.
you very much indeed. Come back again.
Absolutely. There's another hot seat next week, of course.
I'll tell you what it is, Andy. Thank you, Robbie. In next week, Hot Seat, we offer you not one, not two, but a whole